Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am really tired. I'm probably going to take my makeup off after this because I did go to work this morning and then I went Christmas shopping with my brother at Roosevelt Fields because I didn't have, this is like the only day that I don't really have any other set plans with anybody, so I had to go Christmas shopping today. So my brother just drove and we went to another mall that's like 20 minutes away from us, but they have so many more stores than the one that's near us, which is like the Whitman Mall. And they don't have Hot Topic there. They don't have Bath and Body Works. They don't have a Christmas store there, so I had to go there to get Christmas presents for my boyfriend. So yeah, so I prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the Nourishing Primer. I really am loving this primer all over my face. I think it's my new obsession. I really like how it makes my foundation look. I don't know, I just feel like my skin is a little bit less heavy when I use it, when I wear foundation. Plus, I am wearing a light foundation today. I'm wearing the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5 and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. And the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning all mixed together. But I just feel like yesterday I wore the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I just felt like it felt a little bit lighter when I wore the Nourishing Primer. And then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer again because I love it in the color Light, and the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox Primer, Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then I went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I went in with my transition shade, which is, of course, Makeup Geek Speeches and Cream. I was kind of debating on what eyeshadows I wanted to use today because I was actually going to use the Lime Crime Venus palette. Like, first I was going to do both, and then I was like, no, I'm just going to use the Venus palette, but then I just decided to go with something very neutral instead. So I just decided to use the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette again because I am pretty much using the same 6 shades out of here. I can't even talk. But I am changing up the lid color every single time. I just really have been loving these shades, like the neutral shades in here. I feel like it just looks so natural and makes everything else pop. So I just use this instead, and also because I just wanted to go with something super natural rather than something like a little bit more orangey tone. I was just feeling something natural. So I was either going to use my Makeup Geek shadows or this, but I decided to settle on this because I know after this, I won't be able to use this again for like a week because I'm planning on using all of my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes soon. Because I'm hopefully receiving the Chocolate Bonbons palette tomorrow, and I'm probably going to obviously use it tomorrow too. So, depends on what time it gets to my house. So anyway, I of course went in with Stark as the crease shade. Then I went in with Anaheim to darken up the crease more. And then I went in with Zone on the outer corners. And then I went in with a mixture of Bath Water and Skimp on the lid because I wanted it to be more white, not like more of a glittery shade. I do still find that the glittery shades in here are very stiff to work with. I'm not sure if I really love them, but the matte shades are really nice. And then I went in with, what did I go in with on the brow bone? I think it was blonde. Yeah, I think it was blonde. Yeah. Then I, of course, line my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown. So that is everything I used from this palette. Then I prime my lashes with the Lancome Primer and went over that with the Dior Show Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer in the color Light and the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Set my under eye. Then I went in with the MAC and Play Makeup Black Lash on the bottom lashes, and then I highlighted the inner corners, of course, with Makeup Geek's Filled Shadow in Starry Eyed because it's my fave. Then I contoured with the NARS Laguna Bronzer and then baked it with the Paloma Powder from the Stephen Klein palette, and then I went in with the NARS Luster Blush also from the Stephen Klein palette, and then I highlighted with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in Starlight. I've been loving it lately. And then, of course, I went over everything with my Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then, of course, I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for lips, I primed them with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap. And then I did go in with Makeup Monster's liquid lipstick in the shade Blush for work, and that's what I'm wearing now. But I'm actually wearing like 5 layers of lipstick, and I am wearing another one as well. I wore blush this morning, which is this color here, and then I went out to the mall and I decided I wanted to just wear something a little bit darker, so I decided just to throw on Makeup Monster's liquid lipstick in Terracotta over that. I've been really into the Makeup Monsters ones, and plus now I've worn all of the shades, so now I can wear, you know, other shades now. I'm going to wear hopefully Lime Crime's Eraser tomorrow because I haven't worn that one yet. But I pretty much have worn all of my new lipsticks, so I think I'm doing pretty good. So I mixed that, and then I decided just to throw on blush again over it to show you what I was originally wearing this morning. I am debating if I'm going to record a Lush haul right now because I did pick up a few things from Lush at the mall. But I do have to relax, and yeah. So that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did go in with a few of new products today. So I went in with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer and the Nourishing Primer to prime my face. Then I, of course, went in with the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch, the YSL Touche Éclat Foundation in the color B10 Beige, and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning, and mix that all together. I actually did work it in with a brush at first because I really wanted to make more use out of my Morphe brush. So I spread the product out with a brush, and then I blended it out with a beauty blender. And I think I actually really liked the way it made it look. I think it gave a very nice coverage and still looked really beautiful on the skin, so I think I might start doing that a little bit more often. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Serum Concealer in the color Light. I've just been obsessed with it lately, so I've just been using it like every day. And the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm so tired right now. Even though I only worked 5 hours and I didn't do anything before work, for some reason I'm like tired as hell, but whatever. And then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And then I went in with a new eyeshadow palette today that I was so excited to receive in the mail. I got the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, so I had to use it today because I received it earlier today, and I was working a night shift today, so I was like, I have to use it for work. So I did actually go in with all Too Faced shadows today. I didn't use any Makeup Geek shadows. I know that's crazy, but I really wanted to utilize a lot of the colors out of the palette. So, and I wasn't feeling that great before work because I was really hungry. So I was really surprised that my makeup turned out okay. It's not amazing, but it turned out a lot better than I thought. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's so friggin' adorable. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail because I will haul it soon. But this is what it looks like, and it looks so awesome. I love it. So I went in with the color Cashew Chew on the crease, and then I darkened up the crease more with this one, and that one is called Almond Truffle. Actually, I went in with Cashew Chew as my transition shade, and then I went over that with Almond Truffle. Then I darkened up the crease more with the color Mocha, and then I went in with Borderex on the outer corners, and then I went in with Molasses Chip on the lid. I thought it was just such a pretty color, so I decided to use that. I was going to use one of the pinkier shades, but then I decided to use Molasses Chip instead. I might use Sprinkles tomorrow because I am going to use this palette tomorrow as well. When I get a new palette, I always try to test it out for at least 2 days before I use other eyeshadows. That's just how I am. Also to like utilize it as much as I can. Then I went in with the color Divinity on the brow bone. I'm surprised that this is called Divinity, honestly. I mean, they said there's a couple of repeats in here that they have they said that Totally Fetch is like a single it's like a single shadow or whatever. But the rest are like pretty much new shades. But anyway, yes, that's what I used on my eyes, and I did use one of them in my inner corners. I went in with satin sheets on the inner corners. I thought it looked really pretty, so I used that one. So that's what I used from the palette. I am very pleased with this. I think that the shades blended out beautifully. I really wasn't expecting anything less. I mean, I love the Choco Bar palettes. So yeah, I think it's just the packaging is just adorable as hell. I love it. Then I, of course, lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Mad Max Brown. Then, of course, I went in with the Lancome Primer, and then I went in with a new mascara that I'm trying out today. I did receive a Smashbox 500 Point Perk when I purchased this because I picked out the Smashbox one. And I also got the Becca Shaving Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl in that order. So I got a 500 Point Perk, and I decided to try out the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, and I actually really like it. I thought it was very nice and separating, so I used that. I know my eyeliner doesn't look that great right now, but I didn't really feel like reapplying it. I'm taking my makeup off after this anyway. Then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer in Light and the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Secret Brightening Powder. Then I contoured with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit today because, of course, I wanted to use more Too Faced products with the medium shade and then baked it with the lighter shade. Then I went in with the Too Faced 16-Hour Love Flush Blush in the color Baby Love. I really like how it looked on my cheeks today. I thought it looked very peachy and pretty today. It did last a pretty long time, so I was very pleased with that. And then I highlighted, of course, with the Becca Shaving Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl. I love it. It's probably my new obsession. I just love the highlight that it gives. It's just like, it's super intense in person, but catching the light on camera, it just looks so perfect. I love it. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide on Sight on 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone, and then lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in O Snap. And then I went in with another new lip today. I went in with the Lime Crime Unicorn Lipstick in the shade Eraser because I haven't used that one yet. And now I think I've pretty much used all of my new lipsticks at least once. I think I've used the Makeup Monsters ones like a couple of times already, so because I have been wearing those more often than the other ones, but yeah. The only one I haven't used yet is Ofra's Miami Fever, so hopefully I'll be able to use it soon. But yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Sorry, I kind of got cut off. I don't know if that's going to show up in here, honestly, because I didn't even record, but I pressed the wrong buttons. Now I have to record this again. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer in the Nourishing Primer. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Eclat Foundation in the color B10 Beige. And then I mixed that with the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10 and the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the color Light and the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in the color Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then I went in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette again today. I went in with the color Cashew Chew on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Almond Truffle. Then I went in with sprinkles on the lid and then mocha to define the crease more. I'm so tired, I don't even care what I say right now. And then I went in with Malted on the outer corners. And then I went in with Divinity on the brow bone. Did I say I went in with sprinkles on the lid? I think I did. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Mad Max Brown. I cannot talk today. Then I went in with the Lancome Primer and the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara on my lids. For my mascara, on my lashes. Then I went in with the color Satin Sheets from this palette on the inner corners. And then I lined my waterline today with the color Swerve. it was Stomper from ColourPop. It wasn't really applying that well today, and it kind of did smudge, so I'm a little bit pissed about that, but whatever. Then, of course, I went in with the MAC Acidic Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer in the color Light. And the YSL True Cloud Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in the color Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I contoured with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit today with the medium shade, and then baked it with the lighter shade. Then I went in with the Makeup Geek blush in Spellbound, and then I highlighted with Becca's Shimmy Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I primed my brows with the... Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone, and then lined them with the ColourPop Limpy Pencil in Contempo. And then I filled them in with the Makeup Monsters Liquid Lipstick in the color Sedona. And that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I'm pretty much not doing anything, but I do have to go to another mall to get a couple of other Christmas presents for my dad and for my brother. So I figured just to go today because I was trying to pick up a shift today, but somebody got to it before me. I don't know how the hell some people scoop up these shifts so fast. But it would have actually benefited me if I did work today because after I get these gifts from my brother and for my dad, I'm going to be pretty much broke again. And the only day I'm working is Saturday, and I'm depending on Josh to, I mean, I'm not spending too much money. Can I have another 20 in here? Hold up. Hold on. I found another 20. Okay. Okay. So I have 108 bucks. 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3. Why am I counting this on here? Whoops. Sorry, I thought I was, like, talking to myself for a second. That was kind of dumb. But yeah, I'm just counting my money to see how much money I have right now, and I realized I have an extra 20. I didn't even realize that until now, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, I do have to go get gifts for them, so I'm hoping to have, like, some money left over after I go get their gifts. It's not like I'm spending too much money on them. I don't spend too much on my family because my family doesn't really get me too much for Christmas anymore. Because my mom says that, you know, we're all adults now, so she doesn't really see the point of getting us expensive gifts. But me and my brother, we like to get some cute gifts for her. I think I might do a holiday gift haul today and, like, show what I got for my boyfriend and for my two best friends. I'm really excited to share what I got my two best friends. I know they're going to love them. I do have two guy friends as well, but they never get anything from me. My two girlfriends always get stuff from me, like for my birthday and stuff. I only get gifts for people who get me gifts too. I know that sounds bad, but it's like, why am I going to spend the money on somebody that doesn't get me anything unless it's my family, you know? So, yeah, so anyway, I just went for something super simple. Since I'm not doing anything today. But after this, I'm going to have a lot of plans, so whatever. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Make It Forever Step 1 Equalizer in the Nourishing Primer. Then I went in just with the NARS Tinted Moisturizer in the color Light 01 Finland. I really do love this moisturizer so much. Tinted Moisturizer so much. It's amazing. It really makes your skin look beautiful. And then I just went in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. I just really wanted to use it today. I just felt like I should use something different besides the Bare Minerals one. Then I just set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and then set my under eye with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder because I did conceal before I went in with my eyeshadow. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then I just went in with some Makeup Geek shadows today. I went in with Beaches and Cream, of course, as my transition shade. Then I went in with Creme Brulee as my crease shade. Then I went in with Frappe to darken up the crease more. I didn't even do the outer corner because Sometimes I don't do the outer corner or liner when I do something really simple. It's just to throw on makeup to go somewhere for a little bit. And this is just an excuse for me to wear makeup and to get out of the house for a little bit, honestly. And then I just went in with Shimma Shimma on the lid. It is such a beautiful lid shade. And then I just went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone. And then I just went in with the foiled shadow and Starry Eyed on my inner corners. And then for mascara, I just went in with L'Oreal's Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black. And then I just bronzed. I actually bronzed today. It might just look like a slight contour, but I really like how it turned out. I used that Too Faced Bronze Kabuki brush to do it. And I used the Too Faced Sweethearts Ross and Rachel bronzer, and I really do like it. So I used that. I actually like that it's super sheer because I don't really bronze. So I like that it's sheer. I think it's nice for fair skin. Then I just went in with NARS's blush in Madly, of course, because that's like my favorite go-to blush now for really natural looks. Then I highlighted, of course, with Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl. This is like the third day I'm wearing it. I just really want to get a lot of use out of it too, but also I really do love it. And of course, I just went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'm doing this now before I go out because it is raining right now and I don't want my makeup to get too messy. I might record a top 5 favorite lip glosses later because I forgot that I haven't really done that series in a while. And again, I've been kind of inspired to do more YouTube videos. I've been posting like almost every day now. And then I just filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil Brown Natural and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I just primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide On Sign On 24-Hour Pencil and Ozone. And then I just decided to throw on some lip glosses today. I went in with this color combo that Amy Macedo recommended. She said that the, where's the other one? Where's the other lip gloss? Right here. She said that this lip gloss combination was really pretty, and I've been planning to do it for a while, but I decided to do it today. It's the Anastasia lip glosses in Undressed and Gilded. I put Undressed on first, which I would have just left on by itself. I just look like I'm getting like a little bit of buildup on the outer corners of my lips, and then I put Gilded over that, and it's really pretty. I really do like it. I would have just left it with just Undressed, but I decided to put on this too. I don't really see the sparkles too much though, but I really am a fan of these glosses. I think that they're great. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to the mall now, so bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am going out with my boyfriend soon. He is at his college right now to do something, I don't know, but I told him to go there before he picks me up because I just finished getting ready right now and I didn't really want to go there before we're supposed to go. I don't know why this is like sticking out here, but whatever. So yeah, we're supposed to go to the Miracle Mile today because I'm supposed to pick out my present with him for Christmas, and then we're supposed to probably go eat or something. So it's 2 o'clock right now. I really don't care if he doesn't show up till like 3. I think that's fine. He never gives me enough time to get ready anyway, so now I'm ready. So now I'm just gonna like relax for a little bit before he gets here. My highlight though, my highlight. Okay, so I decided to wear my Sleeping Beauty dress today. It looks like that. Sorry, it was like all crushed and stuff. But it has Prince Philip on the side here. And then it has the owl dressed as the prince. And then it has Sleeping Beauty over here. I love this dress so much. I try to wear it when I can. So I haven't worn it in the wintertime yet. I did wear it once in the summertime, but I haven't worn it in the wintertime yet. And this is like the 5th time I've worn this dress. But it's really hard for me to wear certain things sometimes because like, one, sometimes I don't know what me and my boyfriend are doing. Like, I don't know if we're going out or not. So sometimes I wear something really, like, casual to go out, and then we end up going out. It's not like I have to be dressed up all the time, but I have so many dresses that I love wearing. And it's like, he always wants me just to, like, throw on sweatpants and go. And, like, you don't need makeup, just throw on sweatpants and go. But I'm just not that type of girl. I love to be stylish, and you only live once, so why not look cute when you can, when you're young? Like, I don't want that to sound shallow or anything, but why not, you know, have your own style when you can? Like, I'm not going to be able to wear these things in like 5 or 6 years, so I want to wear them when I can. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer in the Nourishing Primer. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat B10 Beige Foundation with the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. Sorry, he just texted me. They just, like, the fire alarm went off at his college, so now he has to, like, stand online again or something. So whatever. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Dior Star Skin Concealer in the color Ivory and the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen. This kind of smells weird. In Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I haven't used that Makeup Forever HD powder yet because it's so tiny and I feel like it's going to be a pain in the ass to dip my brush in every time, so I've just still been using my Laura Mercier like usual. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then I went in with Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean as a base because I was using all colorful shadows today. So of course I decided to use some Makeup Geek foiled shadows today. I went in with the color Fantasy on the crease. Then I went in with ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow in Ibiza as a base for the Makeup Geek foiled shadow and Pegasus over that. I really love how they look together. You don't even need Fix Plus when you do that because it makes it look really pretty. Like if you just use ColourPop's Ibiza as a base, it really makes the blue pop. So that's what I used. And then on the outer corners, I finally used the shadow. I've had it for like a month or two and I haven't used it yet. There are only 2 Makeup Geek shadows I haven't used because every time I go out, I usually use Makeup Geek shadows. But Secret Garden and Center Stage are the only 2 shadows I haven't used from them. I pretty much have used every single other shade, but I used Secret Garden on the lid today, and I was expecting it to be a lot more green than it really came off. It comes off a lot more like dark purpley toned on the lid, so I was a little bit disappointed about that because it is like basically my favorite shade besides Typhoon. Typhoon's like my favorite dual chrome shade. It's beautiful. But, I don't know about this. I do like it. It's not like I don't like it. I just wish it was more green because I'm wearing, like, more green. But I guess it goes with more of, like, this color theme on this side, like with the trees and stuff. So it still works. And I decided to go with more of, like, a fall look rather than, like, a bright red lip. I decided to go with a darker red lip instead. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and then I also just popped Vanilla Bean again on the brow bone just to highlight it again. And then I popped in the inner corners the NYX Prismatic Shadow in the shade Mermaid, but I just thought it was a little bit too much green, so I decided to also pop back a Shimmy Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl on the inner corners as well, and it really gave it a really nice pop, so I like that. Then I primed my lashes with the Lancome Primer and then went over them with the Dior Show Mascara. I love that mascara so much. Sorry, he's still texting me. Then I lined my bottom lash line with a new ColourPop liner today. I forgot what the name of it is. Just give me one sec. It's the turquoise one. It's really, really nice. It goes on super easily. The colorful ones are, like, amazing. They go on so easily and so pigmented. This one is called Bee Sting. I ordered 2 of the colorful ones. I got the blue one and the purple one. This is the first time I'm wearing the blue one. I wore the purple one last week. And these are really awesome. So hopefully it does stay on the lash line today. It doesn't look as turquoise right now as it did before, but it's not like it's smudging or anything. I think it looks fine. And then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Dior Skin Star Concealer in the color Ivory and the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then I contoured with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter with the darker shade and then baked it with the lighter shade. Usually when I do colorful looks, I really want to do like a very slight contour. So that's why I use my Marc Jacobs one a lot, and plus I've been really into it lately, so I've been using it quite a bit. I love it though. It's so easy to contour with. Like literally like 4 swipes and your face is contoured. So I highly recommend those powders. They're awesome. Then I went in with the MAC Mineralized Blush in the shade Warm Soul. I was going to use Madly, but I used Madly yesterday, so I figured just use Warm Soul today. Plus I wanted a little bit more of a glowy cheek rather than just a matte cheek, so I decided to use that. It does give a slight glow to your cheeks. Then I highlighted, of course, with Becca Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl. This is the 4th day in a row I'm using it. I just really wanted to get a lot of use out of it, and also I really do love it. So when I get a new highlighter, usually I use it for a couple of days in a row because, like, I'm not really overwhelmed with highlighters or blushes. I use them all the time. And then, like, after you use certain blushes, like, a million times, it's like, oh, I'm ready for a new one, or like, oh, I'm ready for a new highlight. But at least I got this and Anastasia Starlight as new highlighters, so now I'm pretty much set with highlighters right now. The only other one I'm interested in is Kevyn Aucoin's Celestial Powder and Candlelight. I still really want that, but because I am in love with Starlight, that one is beautiful. There is Kevyn Aucoin's Celestial Powder and Starlight and Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator Starlight. Kevyn Aucoin's is very, like, pinky toned, it's like a slight pink tone. It's so beautiful. And then the Anastasia one is completely different. It's like a white silver. So, and they're both beautiful. I highly recommend both of them. I pretty much love every single highlighter I own. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I filled in my lips with the Urban Decay Glide on Shine on 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone to prime them. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Poison, and then I filled them in with the Makeup Monsters Liquid Lipstick in the shade Redwood. I just love this shade so much. I always end up wearing it at least once or twice every couple of weeks. I realize that I'm going to be like living in red lipsticks the next month or two because I'm hoping to get more use out of more of like my brown lipsticks, but I really wanted to wear this today because I haven't worn it on its own in a little while. I did wear it mixed with Cornucopia last week, but this week I just really wanted to wear it. I do want to wear that Bite Beauty one at some point, but I just wanted something completely matte. I'm so into matte lips during the fall and winter time. I rarely wear a gloss or I wear anything with like sheen in it, and if I do, I usually wear it to work because it looks nice when I'm wearing like my uniform. But to go out, I really love wearing a matte lip. I just think it always looks the best. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So yeah, I decided to wear just a really comfy sweater. I really like this sweater a lot. I just feel like I always get too dressed up to go out sometimes, even though me and my boyfriend just like went to go get a gift for my dad, and then we went out to dinner at a diner. I just feel like I'm always a little bit overdressed, but I just wore a nice comfy sweater with a scarf, and I wore a new necklace because my boyfriend got me this for Christmas. He got me a little Tiffany necklace, so I'm really excited to be wearing it, and I'm going to be wearing it a lot because I've been really wanting a new everyday necklace for a long time, and he got me this one, and it's so pretty, and I love it, and it says like Tiffany & Company on the front. So yeah, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer and the Nourishing Primer. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5, the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning, and mix that together. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the color Light, and the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in the color Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation 24-Hour Primer. And then I went in with a new palette today. I'm kind of overwhelming myself with eyeshadows, but I really loved how this palette looked, and I just felt like I wanted to try out more shadows from this brand, so I decided to pick up the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I am going to haul this at some point. I haven't posted a haul in a little while because, one, I've said before, I've kind of been on a no-buy because I've been buying Christmas gifts for everybody, and also, I really wanted to try this palette, so well, not also, I've just been like buying makeup really sparingly here and there. Like literally this whole month, I've only bought like 4 makeup items for myself. Or maybe just 3 because I only, yeah, 4. Because I only placed 1 order on Sephora.com and that was only 2 things because I had the Sephora gift card I needed to use that they gift VIB rouges. So I used that to pick up 2 things I really wanted. And then I also got the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip Set, the limited edition one with the 5 exclusive shades to only that mini, to those little minis. Those are like 5 brand new shades. So I had to pick up that. And then I just picked up this. And that was it. That's all it's been, honestly. Everything else has been on Christmas presents and stuff. So, yeah, I picked this up. I tried it out all day today because I have been wearing it since like 11 this morning. And I have to say I really love it. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to tell you what shadows I used. I'm not going to like go through all the shadows, but like this is what the palette looks like. It's really, really pretty. So I used the color Flower Child as a transition shade. So that's the first shade that I used. Then I went in with Smarty Pants on the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with this shade right here, and this shade is called Jet Setter. Then I defined the outer corner with the color, did I use this color or this color? I think it was this color right here, Activist. And then I used Funny Girl on the lid, and then on the brow bone I used Charmer right here. So I used about 6 shades, and I feel like this is scented. It kind of smells like a chocolate bar palette. But I like the packaging. It's really, really sturdy, and it feels like really, really nice luxury packaging. It feels like a mirror, honestly, like mirror packaging. It's like heavy, sturdy packaging, and the front is just friggin' beautiful, so I couldn't really resist, and I really wanted it. So the only other eyeshadow palettes I'm intending on picking up is the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette and the Jaclyn Hill Makeup Geek palette. So I'm just waiting for those to be released before I pick them up, so... But I have plenty of eyeshadow palettes to use. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And then I went in with the, well, this was my work look too. Like my eyeshadow right now was for work as well. I did use the Mad Max Brown one earlier, and then I just go over it with the black liner to go out. Then I went in with Makeup Geek's Starry Eyed Foiled Shadow on the inner corners. Then I lined the waterline with ColourPop's gel liner in Stomper, I believe it's called. It's the jet black one. I don't usually do this for work, but I do it after work to go out, obviously. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer in Light and the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Now, of course, I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I contoured with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter with the medium shade and then baked it with the lighter shade. Then I went in with Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed because I used Tarte eyeshadows. I really wanted to use a Tarte blush. And then, of course, I highlighted with the... I actually used a different highlighter today, but I used the newest highlighter I have besides the Becca one in Pearl. I used Anastasia's Illuminator in Starlight. I love this highlighter. Then, of course, I went over everything. Sorry, I'm very tired. Work was very, very busy today. With the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, then, of course, I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brown Pencil Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone. Then I lined my lips with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in O Snap. I would have used Grunge, but I just threw on a different Lime Crime Velveteen over the Lime Crime Velveteen I was wearing. I did wear Lime Crime's Velveteen in Buffy to work, and then I threw on Lime Crime's Velveteen in Salem over that to go out because I really wanted to wear it again. And it's just easier than, like, wiping all of it off. It just, like, basically, it looks good. It makes it a little bit more cooler toned, but you guys know I love that. And that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. If my lips look a little weird, I'm sorry. They're, like, super dry right now because I, like, layered a lipstick over the other lipstick that I had on, and it's just drying my lips out like crazy. So I'm going to try and do this as fast as possible. But I just want to say I'm extremely tired because I did end up working this morning. I only worked a 4-hour shift, but I didn't really sleep that much because I fell asleep like at 3, but then I got woken up by like a lawnmower like at 8, and then I couldn't fall back asleep again, and I didn't have to be up until like 10:30. So I was basically awake that whole time, and then, sorry, my charger cord was stuck under the chair. And I'm taking off my shoes as I'm talking to you. And I'm putting my slippers on because I need these slippers. Sorry, I'm just so tired. And then I worked for like 4 hours, and then I just got back from hanging out with one of my best friends. We went to this really awesome place called the Witch's Brew. It's on Long Island, and it's like in a town called Hempstead. And it's so adorable. It has like the best like drinks there. Like, you mostly go there for like tea and coffee and their desserts, but we were so hungry that we like shared nachos, and then we also got dessert. So yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you what I did for work today. I just left the same eyeshadow I had for work because I had to just go home and change and just throw some eyeliner on and a different lipstick and go. So I just used a neutral palette today, obviously. So I went in with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Make It Forever Step 1 Equalizer in the Nourishing Primer to prime my face. And then I went in with the same foundation that I used yesterday. I just really wanted to use it again today. I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5, and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning, and mix that all together. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Serum Concealer in the color Light, and the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Just like, I love the finish of the Giorgio Armani and the YSL. I can wear them like a million times and never like not be satisfied about them. They're amazing. Like, I've been wearing this all day and it still looks amazing. So I just love it. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then I went in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette again today. This is like the 3rd time I've used it. I basically did the same look I did that I used when I used it the first time. So I went in with, usually these are my 2 crease shades that I really like using. I know it looks like I've used this one a lot, but it's just because there's like a little bit of kick up when you use this one, so be careful. I used the color Cashew Chew on my crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Almond Truffle. These are basically the 2 I use every time I go in with this palette. Then I went in with Mocha to darken up the crease more. Then I went in with Borderex on the outer corners. And then I went in with Molasses Chip on the lid because I knew I wanted something gold and something red because I knew I was wearing something gold and red later. So I wanted to incorporate that into the look a little bit. And then I highlighted the brow bone with the shade Divinity. And then, sorry, I'm like dipping my finger into it. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner Matte Max Brown, and then I went over it. Usually when I go out, I like putting black liner over it rather than the brown. I went over with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Trooper. Just like, they're like my go-tos. I just can never not use them anymore. Then I used the same mascaras as yesterday. I used the Lancome Primer to prime them, and then the Dior Show Mascara to go over them. And then underneath, I went in with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Besto because I wanted a little bit of a pop of red on the waterline as well. And then on the inner corners, I went in with the Color Satin Sheets from this palette as well. And then that's what I used from the palette. I've really been trying to utilize like a lot of shadows from palettes recently. I thought that this month was going to be like my month to use new palettes and then also use throwback palettes as well. I was going to be like, oh, I'll use 3 new palettes a week and then I'll use a older one like every week. But it's just honestly been a month of just new palettes for me. I've even been wearing neutral palettes like outside of work to go out because I like wearing like colorful shadows when I go out. Excuse me. But it's like, it's hard to use eyeshadow palettes sometimes. Sometimes I can't even use these until like a couple of days after I get them for like when I work again or like when I have plans. So, but when I have plans, I don't use neutral palettes as often. So, but I have to like always calm myself down and be like, I can use you eventually, just like not yet. So yeah. Then I went in with the MAC Assignment Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes, and I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the color Light and the YSL Touche Clout Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then of course I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I contoured with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter with the darker shade and then baked it with the lighter shade. Then I went in with MAC's Powder Blush in Melba, and then I highlighted with Anastasia's Illuminator in So Hollywood because I knew I was wearing gold, so I wanted to wear a gold highlight today. And I was going to originally go in with a pink lip and a pink blush, but then I was like, let me stick with a neutral blush, so I just went in with Melba instead. Then, of course, I set everything with the Hourglass. Well, I went over Sorry, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, and then, of course, I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil and Brow Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide on Slide on 24-Hour Pencil and Ozone, and then lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil and O Snap. And then I did originally go in with Dose of Colors Truffle for work, because I've been trying to use some of my other shades that I really want to use. But then for when I went out, I went over it with Makeup Monster's Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cornucopia. I was going to wear a red lipstick today, but I didn't really want to worry about it wearing off or like having to maintain a red lip, so I went in more with like an orangey lip. But now it's like so dry that like I just have to rip it off. So yeah, that's it. Bye!